Hello dear students, welcome you all to the third lecture of marketing management. In this lecture we are going to discuss core marketing concepts. In previous two lectures we have seen what is marketing, what is the importance of marketing and what is the scope of marketing. Now today we will discuss what are the major concepts of marketing. So in these slides we can see that the various marketing concepts which we are going to discuss in today's lecture. First is your need, wants and demands. Second, we are going to discuss about target market, positioning and segmentation. Third is offering and brands, marketing channels, paid, own and earned medias. What are impressions and engagement, value satisfaction, supply chain, competition market and environment needs. So one by one we are going to discuss all these topics today. Few of the topics are there in your syllabus. We will discuss in much detail manner, and few topics today we are going to discuss. We will just give you the definition of the things, and much detail we will discuss in further lectures. So first of all, we are going to discuss what are needs, wants and demand. In previous lectures already we have discussed about what are the needs, what are the wants and demands. So with the help of one video I am going to explain you. I hope it will be much.
Needs, wants and demands. The marketers must try to understand the target market's needs, wants and demands. Needs are the basic human requirements. People need food, air, water, clothing and shelter to survive. People also have strong needs for recreation, education and entertainment. These needs become wants when they are directed to specific objects that might satisfy the need. An American needs food but may want hamburger, french fries and a soft drink. A person in Mauritius needs food but may want a mango, rice, lentils and beans. Wants are shaped by one's society. Demands are wants for specific products backed by an ability to pay. Many people want Mercedes. Only a few are willing and able to buy one. Companies must measure not only how many people want their product, but also how many would actually be willing and able to buy it.
Five different categories like stated needs, real need, unstated needs, delight need and secret needs. So stated needs are the needs which are directly, like the customer are asking for, okay, directly what they are asking. The real need is what the stated need actually meaning. With the help of an example, we will discuss these all types of need in next slide. First, focus on what are the basic definitions. Then stated need, what the customer also expect but does not ask for. Delight need, needs that are not essential but would delight if met. And last one is secret needs, needs that the customer does not express, often intangible in nature. So here in next slide, I think there is some technical error. Just wait for 2 minutes. Like, let us give the example here about one car. Okay, so if a person wants to buy a car, so it is the stated need. Directly he is saying that I want a car. Then what will be the real need? Why he want that car? he want a car for going to work with low operating costs. So it is the real need, like real motive behind that car. Next is unstated need, which the customer is not saying, but uh, this is something like we will say that he wanted, also expected, but he is not asked for that. Like, I want good after sales service from the dealer. Next is delight need. I want the dealer to include some kind of gift with a car, then it will be a delight need. And secret need behind that, which we can say it is intangible, it is the car he want for the status symbol. So with this example, we have seen that what are the different kinds of needs. Like if stated needs are direct, he want a car. Real needs, the purpose behind that need. Unstated need, something extra which he is expecting for that. Delight need, which he is not expecting but getting, it is making him very happy. And secret need, that needs which are hidden. So all these are the different types of needs. Now in next slide, we will see the second core marketing concept, that is target marketing, positioning and segmentation. Very, very important concept in marketing, and this topic we will discuss in detail also in further lectures. Segmentation, targeting and positioning. So when we are saying segmentation, the meaning of segmentation is to divide your customers or to divide your market into homogeneous groups. Okay, homogeneous groups means based on their characteristics, based on the area they are living, or based on their behavior. We have to divide the market into homogeneous groups because it is very difficult to target the whole market. Okay, so what you will do before that, before targeting, you will divide your market into homogeneous group who are who are sharing the similar kind of characteristics. After segmenting your market, you have to find out the attractiveness of each segment. Which segment is more attractive? You will choose that segment based on the resources. And finally, you will try to build a positioning of your products in the customer's mind. So the process of this chain goes like, first you go for the market segmentation, in which you will identify the customer's needs and market and develop. After that, you will develop the profile of resulting market segments. Then in next stage, you will identify the target markets. You will evaluate the attractiveness of each segment and find out which market you need to target. After this, you will do the positioning of your product. Under this, we will identify the different advantages in each segment, and we will develop and select a specific kind of positioning concept for each market. And finally, we will go for the market planning, under which we will discuss our marketing mix. The third concept here under core marketing concept is offerings and brands. So all these value proposition and brands we have already discussed in the previous slides also. So once again, we will discuss value propositions. When we are saying, according to Kotler, we are discussing value proposition as the set of benefits or the value a product or a service promises to deliver to a customer which satisfied their need. When we are talking about brands could be a name, a term, design, symbol, or any feature of a product or service which differentiate that product from the other seller's product or from the competitors. Like IBM is there, Coca-Cola is there, Facebook is there, NACT is there. You can see here so many brand logos we have shown here. So these all are very well brand names, and seeing the logo itself, we can differentiate the product from the other competitors' product. The next marketing concept is marketing channels. Okay, so channel could be a communication channel through which the marketers are able to communicate with their customers. Next is distribution channels, the intermediaries which are helpful to deliver the product from manufacturer to the customer and customer, and services channel. Next concept here is about the media. So we have three different types of medias available for a company: paid media, owned media, and earned media. So paid media is a media which are directly paid for, like your banner advertisement, video advertisement, affiliates, traditional advertising like TV, print, out of home. So all these kinds of advertisement which we are directly paying, that comes under the paid media. Second is your own media, like your websites, your brochures, your mobile apps, your emails, SMS, direct mails. All these comes under your own media which a company owns. Third is your earned media, like your public relations, reviews, testimonials, word of mouth publicity. So these all comes under your earned media. Next concept which we are going to discuss is about the impression and engagement. Okay, so like we are trying to communicate with the customers through traditional or through the modern medias which we have discussed, like paid and owned media. So now what is impression in that sense? When the customer actually view your communication, it might be over TV, or it might be on newspaper, or it might be on social media or any other mode. So once they are seeing that communication, we will say it is as an impression. Next, when we are talking about the engagement, so in this we are saying how much customer is paying attention and how he is actively involved with that communication. Let's say when we are posting about some public event about our brand over the social media and customer is just seeing it, it will be an impression. When the customer is actively participating and in that message, or we can say he is going to the link and he is filling the form and he is sharing that content to his friends and all. So this kind of engagement, when it is happening, we will say that customer is engaged with or involved with our message. Next is we are going to discuss about value and satisfaction and supply chain. Okay, so value is a central marketing concept and it is primarily a combination of quality, service, and price. And satisfaction, when we are saying, it reflects a person's judgment of a product perceived performance in relation to the expectation, means what the customer was expecting and what he is getting after consuming or after getting the product. If he is happy, we will say it is satisfaction. The customer is getting the satisfaction. If what he is getting is more than his expectations, we will say customer is delight with our product. And if customer is not liking the product is not up to that customer's judgment, then we will say it is customer is not satisfied with our product. So customer satisfaction is very, very important concept under marketing. Next, we are going to discuss about the supply chain. So when we are saying supply chain, we are talking from the raw material to the finished product, which is reaching to the buyers. Somewhere we was discussing about the marketing intermediaries also. So remember, the marketing intermediary is a forward concept, means from manufacturer to the customers. But when we are talking about supply chain, it is a combination of your raw material, your backward to the forward. Okay, like from the raw material to the components to the finished product. Okay. Next concept is about the competition, which includes all the actual and potential rivals offering the substitute a buyer might consider. Let's take an example of Coca-Cola. So who could be their competitors? Their competitors could be the Pepsi or some other kind of beverages which are selling the substitute product. Okay. And the last core marketing concept is your marketing environment. This topic is also there in your syllabus, and we are going to discuss this topic in detailed manner in further slides or further lectures. So marketing environment, when we are saying these includes the actors and factors which affects companies marketing directly or indirectly. So here we are dividing them into two categories. First is your task environment and second is your broad environment. So when we are talking about task environment, it includes the immediate actors involved in production, distribution, and promoting the offerings like your company itself, your suppliers, distributors, dealers, target customers. So these are the immediate actors. Okay, so it will come under the task environment. When we are saying the broad environment, it consists of components which contains forces that can have a major impact on the actors like your demographic factors, economic, physical, technological, political, legal, social culture. When we are talking in a broader sense, we will say that these components have the major impact or the overall all the companies are affected by those kind of factors. They will come under the broad environment. So for today's lecture, this is the last slide. I hope the concept is clear. Just we will rewind once again what all we have discussed today. So today we discuss the core marketing concepts under which we discuss what are the need, wants and demands. Need are the basic requirement of a human being. Wants are the specific satisfier and demands are the wants which are backed by the ability to pay as well as the willingness to pay. Next we discuss about our target market positioning and segmentation. So segmentation is about all about the dividing the market into the homogeneous groups and then find out the attractiveness of each group and targeting one segment for our business. And positioning is an activity through which we try to build a different image of our products in customers' mind. Offering and brands like what is the value our product is providing to the customers, and brands we have discussed that a differentiator which differentiate our products from the competitor. It might be a logo, it might be a jingle, it might be anything which differentiate a product from the competitors. Then we discuss about the marketing channels, intermediaries, and then paid, own and earned media we discuss. Under paid media, your TV advertisement, radio advertisement, okay, your banners, hoardings all will come. Own medias, your website, your brochures, and your social media activities, those all come under own media. And own media, that word of mouth publicity or public relations will come under own media. Impressions and engagement we discuss after that. So impression is when your advertisement or when your communication is seen by the customer, that we will say one impression. And engagement when the customer is actively engaged with that communication, we will say it is engagement. Value and satisfaction we discuss. After that we discuss that supply chain, and we told that from raw material to and customer, that all comes under supply chain. Then competition market and environmental needs we discuss, under which we discuss the task media and the broad task environment and broad. And thank you so much for sharing Thank you so much for listening to this lecture, and I hope I am able to